where these guys can't stop talking about every permutation of Jets-Texans, including whether or not one of the greatest catches you've ever seen was actually in bounds or not. They could not stop talking about Jets-Texans, and I don't know, last night was not an interesting basketball night. Basketball's numbers are down. I think people are realizing the regular season doesn't mean a whole lot.
Dan, and you say that John Morant and them boys slapped up the Bucks in a big game, a statement game for the West and the East. You think we're not locked in on sports, Dan?
Well, I want to talk to about the Bucks because they looked confused, and Doc Rivers, that's a mess, man. Like, it's been a mess for a minute. Them falling behind the Celtics that way, like that, happened awfully fast, and it happened on Doc Rivers' watch after trading for Damian Lillard. But the problem is I can't get the rest of the group engaged where Amin is because Billy won't shut up about what's a catch and what's not a catch and 1 foot in and one ass cheek in. What? Was it a catch or was it not a catch?
It was ruled a catch, but I don't know.
Guys,
I mean,
it's clear. There was a shin down here. With Pickens, there wasn't a shin down. That's the difference. It's so clear. It couldn't be more clear.
Yeah, but, like, here's the thing about the feet situation, right? Like, if the heel of your foot lands in and then the tip of your foot rolls out, then you're ruled out of bounds. But if your shin rolls in and your leg continues to move and then your knee hits out, your shin is in. I don't know what a football catch is because, like, the George Pickens thing looked like more of a catch. And then I feel like there was an outrage, and then there was like, we can't have something like that again. And Garrett Wilson made one of the greatest plays that I've ever seen. Well, I don't know about an SB.
SB nominee. Play of the year.
Play of the year?
Odell Beckham was nominated. Is that not on the Odell Beckham level of play right there?
No.
Slightly lower on the scale,
Well, wait a minute. A football thrown twice as far. Look, I've seen what I've seen from the receivers in this league that make me think that Garrett Wilson is an actual number one is somehow that guy with one hand can catch a ball falling out of bounds and the ball doesn't move. The ball you've seen this from some receivers in the league right now. Amari Cooper's exceptional at it. Ball against helmet, ball's not moving as you slide 10 yards out of bounds and they call it a catch because with one hand, because you've got a talon that can grab a ball with one hand because of what human evolution is. But Odell Beckham's catch was better than that one. Billy doesn't even think this was a catch.
No, well, I said I think that it was a great play. It was ruled a catch. I'm not sure. Now, I think I have a solution that I'd like to run by you guys, and this is I want to call it the clock system, right? And I've just come up with this system right now, so granted it's a little rusty. Are we going to say that the arm, your actual arm is the little hand, and then your leg is the long hand of the clock, right?
What?
Because when we're doing this, I want to say Odell Beckham, depending on the angle that you look at, his catch was a 230. You know what I mean? His little arm was way back here at 2, and his leg was down like at 30, but almost back. It was because it's coming this way, so it's almost like a 2. It's almost like a 225. Like this is what we're looking at here, a 225 on the clock scale, right? Garrett Wilson
did the Jordan thing.
We're looking at like a 1230 at best. 225, way better than 1230. 1230 is almost like a straight line. 225, you're way back like this. That's a better catch on the clock scale.
Yeah. Am I looking at this wrong? Because I'm looking at Odell Beckham, I'm saying that's 935.
It does look like 935.
Well, you're looking at the reverse
10,
angle.
And you're looking at the arm, the wrong arm. You got to look at the other
reverse angle. Yeah, like you know how like it's like the camera angle. Then you're looking at like if you're as a broadcaster. If you're looking at it from one side of the field, you say left to right. But if someone's on the TV side, for example, and that's the opposite side of the field, you say right to left. Right. So here's the thing. Some people have a completely inverse memory of great moments in sporting history based on how they're watching it. Same thing in baseball. If you're watching from the outfield, it's like, oh, my God, I saw the ball flying. It was coming right at me. It's like, no, I saw the ball flying away from me. Wild.
So, like, the people who were at Game 1 of the World Series saw Freddie Freeman's teeth, whereas I saw the back of his head.
Yeah. But anyways, the catch, just like that. What you were saying, incredible play. I have no idea if it was a catch or not, but I feel like after Sunday with George Pickens, the NFL was kind of like, we can't have another debate about this. That's a catch.
The question that the NFL has to answer, and I'll bring my knee up for this. Oh. Where does the knee end and the shin start?